on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 2022 Cadillac Ct4 V Blackwing in this beautiful blue. Huge thanks to Bravo Cadillac of El Paso and our boy Luis Alvarez for hooking us up with this beautiful ride. We have a beautiful front end on this 2022 Ct4 V. This new redesign on the headlights is beautiful. Look at that LED strip right along the right side of the headlight. It goes all the way down, up from the hood all the way down to the functional air vents that feed the intercooler. See if you can spot that right there. Look at those lines, man. Look at that hood. As for the wheels and tires, these are 18-inch wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sports. And these front ones are 235 by 35 18s. As for the rear, they're also 18-inch wheels, but these are 275 35 18s, and it's the same Michelin Pilot Sports. We're coming here for the rear of the vehicle. Just look at that. A nice black accent wing with the quad tip exhaust. Of the bumper, we have a nice black gloss, or a gloss black rear diffuser. It's minimal, but it's there. Let me tell you that it is a beautiful, beautiful place to be in. So first thing is sitting down in these seats. Man, these bolsters are just freaking amazing. I am pretty thin, but it holds me beautifully. Going around corners is probably going to be amazing. We have a beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel with that red stripe, that pinstripe right at the top, just like any type of race car. This is just amazing. And you see that plaque, that V plaque right at the bottom with all the carbon fiber all the way around it. And as you can see, this is the 46th car out of 513 made. It's just a beautiful addition to this steering wheel. They just add that little badge right in the front. Coming down in the center of the dashboard, you have a nice infotainment system here with beautiful high quality knobs. You can see that Cadillac has actually done an amazing job, and you have this piano black finish up here. All the leathers are beautiful. So again, very, very responsive screen. We'll lower it so you can hear it. Have your climate control stuff down here. The buttons are extremely high quality. Go up and you press it to go up in for velocity on this climate control. You press it down, and it's just beautiful down here. You have your hazards. You have your heated and cool seats, which is an amazing feature. The feature of the cooled seats is just great. It feels amazing. Coming down in the center part of the console here, you have a beautiful, beautiful manual transmission with the nice shift knob up here. They have nice patterns here. It's a 6-speed manual, and it's very, very notchy. Reverse will be all the way to the right and up, and there's your backup camera. Again, this one is finished by a beautiful carbon fiber piece, and it looks just amazing. We have the center armrest, which is again nicely padded. It's a little bit on the harder side, but it's there, for whenever you put your arm to rest on the armrest. That's good enough for me. As for storage space in this car, we have we have a 1 cup holder on the door. I don't know if it's big enough to fit a big cup. We have a map holder as well here on the side. You have a cubby where you can actually have your phone and charges your phone there. You have 2 cup holders on the center armrest, and you have a little cubby to store whatever you need to store right there, with a beautiful accent V for just to remind you that you have a Ct4 V Blackwing. Nice cubby right in the middle where it has all your connections, such as SD card slot and 2 USB ports. You can actually adjust the bolstering on the golly. You can higher it, you can lower it. You can feel it tightening on yourself as you're sitting down in the seat. As for the back space on the Ct4 V Blackwing, I'm 5'9" and I'm sitting behind myself here, and you have some type of space here. I don't have so much space, but it's pretty good if you're trying to fit someone back here. I don't see a problem unless they're very tall. They might hit their knees on the back of the seat, but nonetheless it's still comfortable back here. Head is not that far from the roof, but it's still good. I have 2 more cup holders back here with a nice padded armrest here, so you can put your hand there or your arm, and it's nicely padded for you. It's a nice leatherly. The Ct4 V does come with a nice key fob here, and it has the V logo right there. I don't know if you guys can see that right, but it's nicely weighted, and it's pretty nice actually. I've seen that some of these Blackwings actually have different color key fobs, which is pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. I'm pretty sure it would be cool if, let's say that this is that nice blue, if this key fob had the blue on the inside of the portion here of the key fob. That would be kind of neat if it did. But pretty much all the other cars do have this. It just depends which one you get and if you have to pay extra. I'm not sure on that exactly. I can get back with you guys. But this exact model, again, this is a Ct4 V Blackwing. It's a 2022, and this one is sitting at around $84,000 here at Bravo Cadillac. You can always hit up my boy Luis Alvarez just so you can receive a quote, or you can actually come and see the car. Luis was actually nice enough to let us just drive around the parking lot here with the Ct4 V Blackwing. Again, it's a very expensive car, and I understand that the dealership will probably not let us really drive it, but I mean, here in the parking lot should be pretty fine. So again, we're sitting on this 2022 Ct4 V Blackwing, which this one was made with the 6-speed manual transmission, which is beautiful if you ask me. It's a 2022 with a 6-speed. Let's save the 6 speeds or the manuals in general, and let's see how it drives, man. Again, thank you so much, Luis Alvarez, for letting us drive and review this beautiful Ct4 Blackwing for you guys. I'm extremely excited to actually show this car because I've actually been looking at the ATS-V, which was like a 2016 model, and it's also manual, but again, they're just very expensive vehicles. Again, there's also the step up of the Ct4, which is a Ct5 V Blackwing, and that's a V8 with a 6.2 liter. God damn, man, that's beautiful. Imagine just driving that around. Again, this is a 3.6 liter V6 twin turbocharge that is pushing around 472 horsepower to the crank, of course, and it also has 445 foot-pounds of torque. The 0 to 60 in this vehicle is around 3.9 seconds. Again, it may differ from an automatic per se, and you guys have a manual, you might, it's just the driver mod per se. But basically that's just the basic, specs on the engine. But it's just crazy about this V mode configuration. Once you press it, you can actually just up everything, man. The brake feel, the engine, shift, suspension, the steering. and actually the engine sound. I don't know what PTM means. We'll ask Luis about that later on. But again, if you hear this engine, it just sounds beautiful. Setting off on the 2022 Blackwing. We're actually sitting on a very bumpy parking lot, which is actually not that bad if you ask me. We're riding around again. We're just going like approximately 10 miles per hour, and it feels great, man. But it feels great, man. Watch this. I don't know if it's doing, which can pretty much slip. Again, we just put in a flat road. Man, this V button, like, let's deactivate it, and it puts it in tour mode. Let's ride it around a little bit, because the engine sound is a little bit less than what it was. So let's see if it changes anything. It seems like it's a little bit more mellow than it was when we had the V mode activated. Yeah, it quiet the engine a little bit quieter, and also when you punch it with the gas, it goes slower. So you can actually customize the V mode to your liking, which I'm pretty sure whoever has this car or a Ct4 V at that, once you press that V mode, you're gonna crank that thing up all the way. I mean, that's just me. And whenever you just want to chill, you can just press that V mode again. And let me just show you. It deactivates it. You can activate it again. Luis was actually very, very nice to let us drive the car back to the dealership. So we'll be able to, like, I guess, hit a little bit more boost in like third gear and stuff like that. Again, huge shout out to him, man. He's a badass dude. Know him since way back. So we're gonna head back to the dealership, and we'll see how it drives on the actual street rather than the parking lot. Man, if you get one of these, easy to drive it. The transmission is just so easy to drive. PSI. Man, it pulls 100%. And we're in a very bumpy, like, road. It sucks up bumps like amazingly. Even with the transmission, I mean, with the suspension, you know, all hired up. Fourth gear. Oh, you put some intakes on this. That turbo is gonna spool, and you're gonna hear that turbo sound. Man, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, you have to be driving in order for you to go into the rev match mode. Okay. So I'm guessing that's how. So once you press the rev match mode and you're driving, oh, brake feel is just. Brake feels great. Shifts are extremely notchy, man. They feel great. Steering weight is perfect. It's not too heavy and it's not too light. It's just perfect. One last pull. Feels great. You can just hear all the crackles in the back. I wish I had my GoPro back there. Sounds amazing. You hear that? Huge shout out to Bravo Cadillac and Luis for letting us test drive and review this beautiful Blackwing. It was a blast, man. I can't believe how strong this car is, and it's 472 to the crank. Again, with my Subi, I was pushing 420 to the wheels, and the way this delivers the power is great because it's pushing 444 or 445 pounds of torque, while mine was pushing like 320, 352, you know, pounds. So this one hits harder, of course, because it's more pounds of fucking torque. So the way it delivers the power is just insane, man. It's crazy. Again, it's just a beautiful car, and if you guys do want to get this vehicle, it's here available at Bravo Cadillac. Again, it's listed for approximately 84 to 85,000. I'll list it down in the description below so you guys can check it out. If you want, I'll list Luis's contact information down in the description below so you guys can hit him up and get this beautiful Blackwing, man. It's a great vehicle. So again, shout out to them. Hopefully we can continue making videos here with them, and, you know, partner with them and continue making videos for you guys. So again, this is going to be the end of the video. Until next time, peace out. Guys, so talking to the you know, people here, they're actually telling us that this Blackwing has actually launch control, which you can actually set up with pressing the V mode and having it in Sport 1 or Sport 2, and you have to be in first gear, and you just have to press the clutch in, and it should work. Did you hear that?